What's up? We're Metro Station and you're on Rock Forever Magazine.
Hey guys, it's Tori from Rock Forever Magazine and I'm here right now with Metro Station. How are you guys doing today?
We're good. We're happy to be in Florida again.
Yeah, it's good to have you guys back. It's been too long for sure.
It's been a long time. First Metro tour in 5 years.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we are going to start with a few fun finish sentence questions for you guys. So you ready to go? Now, your first concert was?
Hanson.
Hanson, really?
Yeah.
I would not expect that from you.
I still love Hanson.
Who doesn't still love Hanson, though, really?
Hanson.
What about you?
Simon and Garfunkel.
All right, you guys are killing it with these first concerts. I'm liking it. And now, you're the most starstruck when you met?
Tom DeLonge from Blink-182.
Oh, that's legendary. What about you?
Jack Black.
All right, so how did you guys end up meeting these two? Like, what are the stories behind this?
I was at the MTV Woody Awards in New York right before the Metro Station record came out. We were making the album, and I was like pretty nervous to talk to him, so my manager introduced me. And then I think Mason met Jack Black when we were on Good Morning America? Yeah, we were doing Good Morning America performing Shake It, and Jack Black and Ben Stiller were there, right?
Yeah, they were doing one of their movies.
Awesome. And now, a common misconception about the band is maybe something you want to clear up?
I don't know. I think a lot of people think that we got like a record deal and started becoming successful because of like my family and stuff like that, and we really just did it all on our own. I was working in a mall in Burbank, California. Mason was working at a mall in Valencia, California. We were just spending the little bit of money we had to put towards like merchandise and gear, and we were just playing little small shows, and we just put our music up on MySpace and got a record deal, and that's how it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And last one here, your go-to dance move is? What?
And spin in a circle while doing
I was
it.
gonna say, what do we call that move? Is there a name for that?
The white boy.
What about you? Same.
I actually learned that move from Mason.
I feel like the two of you together just doing that like in a club would be just the best. And now, first things first, for anybody who really has no clue what's going on, you guys went on a hiatus for quite a few years, and now you're back together, you're reunited. So what made you guys want to bring Metro Station back? What motivated you?
I was ready to do it for a while, and finally one day Mason called me up, and we got in the studio after he called me, and everyone thinks it just happened like in the past couple of months, but it's been over a year now that we've been back together working. We just didn't tell anyone about it. We just wanted to accumulate a bunch of studio songs, and then finally, we made a big announcement a couple months ago. So
yeah, I know the internet went a little crazy over that announcement for sure. It's a big throwback for a lot of people. And what about you? Anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, just I think I really missed him, and I missed the music we made together, and it just felt right, and we're partners, we're buddies.
Sure.
So.
I mean, I know both of you were kind of pursuing other projects at the time, but I guess we're still missing Metro Station in the midst of all of that, huh?
Yeah, well, I started Ashland High, my solo project, and Mason, he continued with the Metro Station name, and then, neither of us really had the success we wanted with our solo careers, and we just wanted to give the fans what they want, and that's us together, so.
Yeah. And it really was quite a long time since you guys were working together. So what was it like the first time you were back in the studio working on music? Did you have to start from scratch, or was it just like old times?
I felt like old times. We have fun in the studio. We don't even look at it as work, If we make a good song, we know it's good, and if, there's not every song we do is going to be a hit, so we just keep recording.
Mm-hmm. And a lot has really changed within the music industry in the past few years. Like you were saying, you were kind of discovered on MySpace, and now the thing is Facebook, Twitter, all that kind of stuff. So how are you maintaining just staying relevant while staying true to your sound and what you do best?
Well, we don't really need a record label right now, so we're just trying to, keep all the social media sites updated. We have a good management team that helps us with all that, so thanks to our management, and I've always been really good at social media too, so we're just trying to do what every band's trying to do, which is make some money and make good music.
Exactly. And speaking of good music, the Gold EP is out right now. And I heard you guys saying in another interview that the lyrics on this release, compared to previous releases, you're just talking about deeper things. So what in particular is inspiring you guys now?
Just life, just growing up. We were 17, 18 making the first record, and now we're 25. A lot's changed in the past 7 years, so just living life. We like to talk about real life experiences. Sometimes we like to make up scenarios in our head, like the song She Likes Girls. It's a bunch of different stuff.
And do you have a favorite song from the EP?
I'm I'm kind of torn between She Likes Girls and Play It Cool. I like both of those.
Yeah.
I like Gold.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like our deepest song we've done.
Mm-hmm. How so?
I just we're talking about the kind of search for happiness, like living like the rock star life is like, you know, drugs and partying and alcohol, and we're just trying to. The song's kind of about, you know, all those things don't really make you completely happy at the end of the day. So that's what Gold's about. Just trying to find a thing in life to make us happy.
Mm-hmm. And I know She Likes Girls was also a bit of a statement towards society, wasn't it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You want to explain a little bit about that?
Mason thought of the concept for it, and I was the one hesitant to do it. But it's just about finding a girl that you're interested in, and, you know, finding out that she's a lesbian and she's interested in other girls. But the song's like, it's a positive song because instead of you being upset and like jealous or, you know, upset she doesn't like you, it's talking about, you know, telling her to, you know, go for it and just live the life she wants and everything. And we've had a lot of people who, you know, are gay or, you know, lesbians or that have even written us notes or online told us how much the song means to them. So, you know, we don't really make songs to try to change the world or make a, you know, like I said, we just think about scenarios. If it impacts someone's life in a positive way, we're all about it. We're happy about that.
Yeah, and it's definitely refreshing to hear a different take on these topics from you guys. And so the EP is out right now, but are there plans for a full-length album? Is that something you're thinking about?
Yeah, we don't have a record label still, but our goal is we almost have a full-length record done. We've recorded a bunch of songs, so the goal is to get the record done, and, you know, we've been talking to our management and everything. We'll probably find distribution. We want to get it in stores, Best Buy, Target, Walmart. Mm-hmm. But we just want to do it as ourselves as long as we can. If it gets out of control or we feel like we need a record label, we'll do it. But, you know, I feel like in the next 5 to 10 years, record labels will be non-existent. So, you know, I personally would like to do this without a record label as long as we can, which I think we can do it ourselves. I don't think we need to sign a record deal again. It just depends. Like I said, you know, being the only thing I feel like a record label really helps you with these days is pushing your songs to radio. And there's already radio stations playing She Likes Girls.
And how are you thinking that the album is going to compare to the EP? Is it going to be a similar sound, or are you trying any new things on the album?
No, we don't like to have rules.
No.
Yeah.
We like to just go in the studio and experiment and whatever we come up with. But it's definitely going to be anything me and Mason does is going to... It's funny because I've seen people talk about the EP and some people don't like it because they say it's too different. And then I've seen some people, like a girl commented last night on our Twitter saying she didn't like it because it sounded just like our first record. It's like you just can't win. You can't win these days. Everyone's a critic. So we just make music that we enjoy, and, you know, if people like it, great. If they don't, then don't listen to it. It's that simple.
And you're currently on a U.S. headlining tour, which seems to be going very good so far. I was seeing the fans outside tonight, and they are just really hyped to see you for sure. And they've stuck with you for a really long time. You know, this comeback is happening, and they're still here supporting you. So considering their dedication, what has been the most memorable fan experience of the tour so far?
There was a girl in, I forget what city it was. There was a girl that I'd met on my Ashland High tour that was a really sweet girl, really pretty, really shy, and I'd seen she had like a bunch of cuts on her wrist. She'd been struggling with cutting herself. That was Boston, yeah. And it was during our meet and greet that she like broke down crying, and she gave us, like, shockingly enough, a bag of razor blades and said that, you know, our music helped her stop, you know, cutting herself, and, you know, just things like that. Like, I left the meet and greet crying and teared up, and I don't know, she was just a sweet girl. And like I said, we don't make music with the intention to help people, but when we see it is helping people, it's the best feeling in the world. So that was the best fan experience on this tour to me. She's someone I'll never forget. I gave her my phone number and told her to, you know, text me if she ever needs anything. And, you know, I like to keep the true fans that I meet, I give them my phone number and I keep in contact with them.
Yeah.
So
it's amazing that you guys are so cool to your fans, and it's great to hear that your music is positively impacting them as well. And what are your plans for right after this tour? What's coming up for you guys after this?
We have about a month off in December. We're probably going to record more. We're trying to book just some shows around our hometown of Los Angeles on the West Coast. And our management, we don't really, like, now that we have management, they kind of they guide the ship for us. They bring tour offers to the table, and, you know, we're willing to do other tours. There's talks about us doing Warped Tour next summer, so
that would be nice.
we're definitely going to be touring, staying busy, and sometime next year, full-length record. So, like I said, we do the work, but our management guides the ship. So
yeah. And anybody who wants to keep up on Twitter, Facebook, maybe MySpace, where can everyone follow you guys?
Facebook.com/Metro Station. Twitter and Instagram is Metro Station Music. And then, of course, me and Mason have our personal ones if you want to keep up with us there. But
Those are.
He's Trey Cyrus. I'm the Mason Musso on all my socials.
And then the website's metrostationmusic.com. You can get the merch, tickets for concerts, and you can check out all our videos there too. So, yeah.
All right, sounds great. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. And everybody watching, make sure you get a copy of the Gold EP. It's on iTunes right now. Subscribe for more interviews, and I'll catch you later. Bye.